A substitute teacher in McKinney is being investigated by the school district and police. A 10-year-old student claims the teacher assaulted him at school. The substitute is right now on administrative leave while police decide if a crime was committed. Fox 4's Alex Boyer talked to the student and his mom in McKinney about what happened. Alex.
Well, Steve, that incident happened here at Malvern Elementary School last Tuesday. Now, I can tell you that at this point, Child Protective Services has been notified, which is really standard protocol in these types of investigations. Now, McKinney ISD will really only say that a fourth grader may have been injured by a substitute teacher while she was trying to restrain him. But we talked to that boy today, and he claims that teacher was trying to choke him because she didn't like his attitude. This is the first time Jamari Johnson has been around other kids since an encounter at Malvern Elementary School last week ended with him taking a trip to the hospital.
I don't feel safe.
Johnson claims a female substitute teacher whose name has not been released assaulted him while escorting him back to his classroom.
I don't know what happened. She just snapped on me, and then she started choking me against the wall.
Jamari Johnson is an otherwise normal fourth grader, but his mom says he has trouble with focusing and listening, and for that he receives special classroom attention. Johnson says the substitute teacher didn't like that he was trying to tell her how his usual teacher does things.
And she said, "I don't need no boss, little boy."
Johnson claims the teacher got physical when she told him to sit down as he walked over to his locker to put his football away.
Because she had gave me a scratch on my nose, and I had a little scratch right here where I was bleeding out of my nose, and I had a contusion on my back.
These are pictures Johnson's mom took of her son after being called to the school to pick him up. The district will only say the sub was trying to restrain Johnson.
I don't care what the situation is. If he wasn't hitting her, there shouldn't have even been a reason for her to restrain him.
Tanisha Mack admits her son has behavioral problems, but claims her son has never been violent.
I'm with him on this. I trust my child on this. There's been times where he's said things and I'm like, well, I don't believe you, but this is not one of those cases.
Both mom and son say they want the substitute teacher fired and charged with assault.
For her to be behind bars, because I don't think that's right for her to have gotten away with putting her hands on me.
Now, since we don't know the substitute teacher's name, we weren't able to reach out to her today to see if she wanted to give her side of the story. I did contact McKinney police to find out if that teacher has been charged with any sort of crime. But Steve, as of right now, all they can tell me is this is an active investigation.
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes to get both sides of the story when, for privacy, we don't know about witnesses, young students, and we can't contact that teacher either. Let's talk about the school itself, I guess. Is the mother satisfied with how the schools handle it? Will she send her son back to school?
She's not really satisfied with how it's being handled. She says that she understands that an investigation obviously needs to take place, and she's okay with that. But she said initially, her gut instinct was to really withdraw him from McKinney ISD altogether. But then she tells me today when I sat down to interview her and her son that she did talk with an administrator and that they're trying to work with her to see if they can get her son in another school, possibly one where he can get into a classroom where he has more one-on-one attention. She says if that is not possible, she's at the point, Steve, that she may pull him out altogether and homeschool him.
Okay. Alex Boyer, thank you.